Well, hi everybody. As fast as we can, because I don't know. There have been some developments in terms of I don't know. We just gave birth to a human, I guess, a few days ago. So I mean, it's pretty crazy here right now because
Is the human sleeping?
the human is sleeping as of right now. I think and so baby, we had a second baby called Lara, which it's a yes, it's not named technically after Lara Croft, but I mean we were completely aware about it, and it's a kind. Maybe she will grow up to be a very tough video cam. We will get her the first gun at 16 or something, and she will be the new Lara. In some who's the developer of Lara Croft? Actually, I don't even know. Anyway, I guess
Crystal Dynamics, I think.
Oh, Rook. Okay, so
I don't know if they made the original Tomb Raider games, but
I see. Yeah. Maybe I should fire up like an email to them, like get ready or something. I don't know.
Fun fact.
If you're
In like 10 days on Valentine's Day, a remaster of the original 3 Tomb Raiders is coming out. The old ones with like cone tits and stuff.
Nice. Nice.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was thinking about like maybe revisiting Shadows, like any kind of Tomb Raider game. Maybe I don't know. Just as a tribute or something. I don't know. To be clear, I'm not a real huge fan of the games. Just we've both. So anyway, I don't know. We both like the name, and that's about it. And it's similar to Luna, so Luna and Lara. So I don't know. We will mix.
But not similar enough that it's like twin situation.
Yeah. Even though they look pretty similar, actually. Even though the second one is kind of more hairy for some reason. Then Luna was basically bald until the first year, I want to say, and the second one is like, I don't know. I already have like actually substantial amount of hair already. I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe the first hairy baby or something. I don't know. I mean, it's not like hairy, but it's like way more than Luna. So a normal amount. And and I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to. Oh yeah, I forgot the joke that I was gonna make because I got the baby Pro Max now because she's 40 grams heavier than the first one. So this is the upgraded version, the baby Pro Max. Anyway, we'll see how my life will turn out. But so far, I don't know. Melissa gave me the green light to stream, so. But I can tell it's actually like let's make this quick. Let's just say that, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Fair enough. I wasn't even gonna question ask you about the stream.
I
was like, you have other things to do, and then you wrote to me, and I was like, huh, interesting.
Well,
let's do it.
I mean, it's not like the first I don't know many months. She's gonna be anyway like. Sleeping and pooping and eating. So when she gets, she doesn't need like constant attention, but every hour basically she has to have her breast, and that's about it. And and poop change, and I don't know. Anyhow.
But you already know how all of this is done, so that's actually
that's oh man, that helps a lot. Also, If we would have like 2 babies all at once, like some people do, that is like, what is it? But we don't know what. But now we can like, okay, sleeps, poops, eats, and we kind of know what the rhythm is gonna be. So. But the first baby was like, oh, we have no idea. What do you want? Why are you still screaming? Blah, blah, blah. But now we have kind of somewhat of an idea what the hell is going on. Anyway, So yeah, it's gonna be a full female situation here in this house, as I suppose. Anyhow, there have been some tech news also. Believe it or not, this is not a giving birth to baby stream something. I don't know. Make sex or something. I don't know.
From now on, it's a sex stream.
Yeah, that. Well, I mean, could happen at some point.
TekTok.
Yeah.
I mean, to rebrand.
Yes, just 2 hours of toys and some positions and experiences and some, I don't know. Anyway, welcome to Tech Talk, Technology Talk, as I suppose. Anyhow, there have been some developments in the tech world, and we're gonna talk about it. But first, let me tease you with I bought something also this week, which was also which was 1,300 euros, and well, not cheap at all. And full female household. Are you transitioning? Yeah, I mean, at this point, I might as well, because Jesus Christ, it would be maybe easier or something. I don't know. Because yeah. So sorry. Yeah, for me. Hi, Maurice. By the way. Yeah. Say hi. So yeah, somebody also one friend of mine suggested also that I get a dog and a male, so to balance out the female male energy here in this house. But I don't know. We'll see. And if I ever
next on the list, him. Next on the list of family expansion.
Yeah. There's a dog also planned, but I don't know. Yeah, not right now because Jesus Christ, crazy as fuck right now. So your nails will be painted pink eventually. Haha, yeah. That's the meme of like, no woman would ever command me, and the next picture is like me having a tea party with a ballet dress or something. I don't know. Anyway, yes. So, did Maurice get my message? Oh, showing the Discord messages. Because I sent him a message. We're going live in 10 minutes. I don't know if you saw this, but anyway, hi Maurice. Very super glad to have you, because there's have been some things. So anyway, leave your guess in the comments. What did I buy with 1,300 euros for this house? Yes, just got it and jumped on. Nice. It's very nice. All right. Yeah. All right. I will. Let's start off with some. Oh, new. Wait. Oh no. First, how you been? I have no idea what you were doing in the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You got a new water bottle that I saw already.
A new water bottle, yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with you?
I'm doing well. I'm now officially on the market for a new job.
Oh.
I don't remember if I mentioned it at some point.
Well, you have been hinting it, but it's not like officially. Like, I mean, officially in terms of like you have been keeping an eye out, but it's not like it's not like actively searching. But as I understand now, it's like actively searching.
Pretty much. I sent out some applications.
All right.
So the short version, I mean, there is no long version of this basically. One of our like management people, not really management, but like she was in charge of like our kitchen staff basically. She was gonna leave the position because she's also doing school and she couldn't like manage.
I see.
And so we had a call for applications of who to replace her with. And so I applied for this thing. I was like, okay, well, this kind of seems like something I would be interested in, so let's just kind of do it and whatever. So I applied, and also 2 other people also applied, and one of the other people was chosen for this position. And then I was like, okay, wonderful. So now I have no reason to stick around here anymore. So I just started looking for a new job.
Wow. Okay. Was she was there was one person why you well or was this basically the final nail in the coffin or is
Pretty much, yeah.
yeah okay
Because I was already mentally for a long time ready to go work in a different place.
yeah
But then I was like, oh, money is okay, and the job isn't like
mm-hmm.
isn't so. I already got used to it, so it's not so difficult and bad. And if the management isn't really like in my way, then like it's pretty decent and stuff. But like mentally, I was already kind of ready to go away.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this thing. See if maybe they choose me. Probably it would come with some kind of like bonus to my salary and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, if they choose me, then I'll stick around for a little longer and do this job and learn how it's done and stuff like that. But then I was like, if I don't get chosen, then there's no point because I'm not interested in any other like potentially like
yeah
career advancements in the company.
okay
So I was kind of relieved actually. I mean, I was expecting to be chosen because I mean, I feel like I was the obvious choice.
yeah come on like
Although the person chosen was also, I mean, I don't have anything against that person. I think they will do a good job, but I feel like I was kind of just a no-brainer choice for it.
yeah because you know all the ins and outs and all the holes or something in the because you did all the gauntlet of what's
the gauntlet of everything.
yeah okay but
So,
maybe maybe
the person they chose is also good. So like I don't really have any bad feelings whatsoever. In fact, I'm actually kind of relieved because
yeah
I would kind of rather go work somewhere else at this point.
All right. Okay. But
that's kind of where my mindset was.
So is there like a fine date or
no?
No? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I just sent out some applications and some of the applications are like closing tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see if I get contacted and stuff.
All right.
I also came to realization that there aren't that many places in Tartu that
yeah.
I would like to work in.
Well, yeah, the older you get, the less like the more you know what you like, right? Basically.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah. So yeah, you're getting more tired of bullshit, basically. Yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
So we are also kind of resuming our potentially moving at some point.
Yeah. Okay.
In the near future as well.
Mm-hmm.
But this is kind of a more maybe like medium to long-term perspective.
Yeah.
But me looking for a different place to work is like happening right now.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm not gonna quit before I find something, obviously.
Yeah.
Because again, this job is not bad.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That makes
That's
sense.
pretty much the only thing that happened. We also went to the concert yesterday. Maybe I'll say a few words when we get to the memes and
nice.
random stuff.
Nice.
That's pretty much it.
All right.
Nothing else.
All right.
So let's get into the news.
Yeah, let's get into the news, and I don't know. Let's try to make it quick, I guess, but at the same time, there's kind of
we can do it.
Kind of a lot.
Hour and 38 minutes.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Go.
All right.
By 7. Go.
So we have to talk about the Apple Vision Pro reviews because Jesus Christ, there have been a lot of coverage of this thing because of course there is because it's Apple, right? And is this the new iPhone moment? Is this the new next 15 years of, or maybe even more? This is what we have to look forward to. And we have some thoughts probably because I'm pretty sure you have been following this also pretty closely.
I watched a number of videos about like how it functions and stuff, so I feel like I have a pretty decent idea of.
Okay, can I first start off with asking which YouTubers? Just curious, did you watch?
I watched Marquez's video that he made about
Mm.
not the recent one he made like posted like today or yesterday, but like the
Mm-hmm.
one from a few days ago about like the experience of using this thing
So
and like what apps are available and what and stuff like that.
yeah, so the ad reality, this thing, the middle one, and
Yeah. So the most recent one I haven't seen.
yeah, I have seen all of them, and I did watch I watched who did I watch? Oh, The Verge. The Verge has the oh, depends on the who. What do you think about the Apple Vision Pro? I wanted to say The Verge has the best video, but that means also it's also the most negative video, which is also so. But okay, yeah, because how do you define negative and realist? It's more realist video. It's not like negative, but it's more the most realist. Like, no, this is a limitation, and it's funny because The Verge is kind of in Apple's good books. You jinx it, haha. Yeah. Every time you say "let's make it quick," you jinx it. Yeah, exactly. Let's make this stream really quick and proceed to stream for 2.5 hours. Anyway, so if I would recommend one video to watch the Apple Vision Pro, this I think The Verge, this video would be it from The Verge, because this guy has a lot of experience with VR headsets. They all pretty much do, but I feel like Marquez's video is somewhat incomplete, simply because I don't think he has tried Valve Index. He didn't like the Valve Index, which is basically one of the best headsets, also one of the most yeah.
Compared to this thing, it costs nothing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Compared to this thing, it costs absolutely nothing. But yeah, and he mentions the weight in every single video at least like 2 times, 3 times or something, basically, which is absolutely valid. But at the same time, for example, the Valve Index is heavier, for example, which he can be, because he constantly wants to point out how heavy the headset is without comparing it to other heavy like he compares it only to Meta Quest Pro, which is lighter. Or was it lighter? Oh my god. Anyway, but my point is the Valve Index is heavier. So Apple Vision Pro 600 grams. Depending on the strap, the other strap is like 50 grams more, but the Valve Index is this thing is what? Wait, grams. Did I not? Yeah, 807 grams is the Valve Index, so even heavier, and it's also front heavy. So yeah, they all talk about like the Meta Quest Pro is technically heavier, but it's the battery pack is located back on the back of the head, so it's more evenly distributed, and so it's like. Anyway, completely fails to mention basically that Valve Index is also completely front heavy and a heavier headset overall, and people are still using it. Linus is using it, and yeah. Anyway, if he wants to make the point of like being heavy, the headset being heavy, then yeah, the Valve Index is absolutely the first one to mention. Anywho, so basic. Okay, let's start with what do you think about the Apple Vision Pro? Is this the next iPhone? Is this the next, I don't know, AirPods, iPad, Apple Watch? Or is it I don't know, is it somewhere in between? I
guess it's a bit of all of those things. But I feel like it's, I mean, actually, haven't seen how it functions and stuff. and like what the experience of it is. I mean, of course, it's not the same like actually using it and like watching a screen recording of like what's happening there.
Yes.
But yeah, I feel like I feel pretty good about like what I said about this thing way back when.
Mm-hmm.
That like it is a cool piece of tech that like no one should be buying
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. That's true for
Is it gonna
most
be
first gen products, also,
is it going
right?
to be the next thing? Well, I mean, again, it's not like the first VR headset ever,
Yeah.
but like as far as like,
But the first iPhone wasn't also the first smartphone technically ever. So
mm-hmm.
yeah,
True,
yeah,
true,
yeah.
true. I think Marquez actually made a good point in the video that like Apple has this ability to like will things into existence that other companies maybe don't. Like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
iPhone became like a default for smartphones because it was strictly better for than other smartphones available at the time.
Yeah.
And they kind of like overtook the conversation, and other companies just followed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like they basically willed tablets into existence,
Yeah.
and like to the point where they willed them into existence, other companies tried to copy them, failed, stopped making them. Besides maybe like Samsung, but like Apple kept going, and
Mm-hmm.
like now iPads are like what is associated with tablets still to this
Yeah,
day,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
even though technically we do have still like Pixel, whatever tablet is called, and
Yeah.
we do of course have Samsung making tablets.
And
So
Huawei and Xiaomi and
yeah,
yeah, all
yeah,
those.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
But they basically made tablets a thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they kind of made smartwatches a thing and stuff. So I feel like they, I don't know. I don't need to be convinced in like the merits of this kind of tech because
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of already on board with it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I can understand that many people probably aren't.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as like normalizing headsets as like computing devices, well, I guess maybe Apple has the best shot at it. Because they will commit. If they already committed so hard to like making this thing, which I can't even like imagine how much money they spent like R&Ding it,
Yeah.
then like you best believe that they will like they will like stick with it to the bitter end.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's we're gonna have a Vision Pro still 7 years from now or something because they invested into equipment of making it or something. I don't know. Yeah, Maurice, I think it's a tool, not a consumer product. If the app development is there, people will buy it, be it medical industry or 3D design. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, ultimately it can exist either way, whether to be super niche or not, technically. But the problem is Apple doesn't want to be. It wants to be more of a consumer brand, not like a super niche luxury brand. They just want to charge more, but they still, at the end of the day, they want to be like a consumer focused.
I don't think. I mean, this specific device maybe is sort of, but again, as we established, nobody should buy this thing. I mean,
Yes.
nobody who
Well, I mean,
wants to use it like as a consumer.
if you want to have
Uh,
a super expensive toy, I would say you should buy it. But yeah.
But I mean, what this product will eventually evolve into will definitely be a consumer product because
Yes.
eventually it will become a lot cheaper.
Yes.
A lot, by Apple standards, it
Mm-hmm.
will still become a lot cheaper.
And
And
this
like
is the Vision
having,
Pro, right? Maybe
yeah,
there is an Apple Vision coming.
yeah, totally. And having like this sort of like computing device that is fully fledged, well, right now it's kind of jank a little bit, but hypothetically in the future it will become fully like realized computing device that you can use uh, in times where using other computing devices would be inconvenient, such as for example during like commute or flights
Mm-hmm.
or other things where
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
taking out your 15-inch laptop maybe isn't the most comfortable thing. And here you can have your more or less, complete computing, whatever experience with just your fingers and just like with this relatively small form factor computer. So I feel like there is something to it. I mean, yeah.
I don't think any consumers are buying any Macs besides MacBooks these days. I don't know. I see a lot of Mac Minis out there actually in my friends' circles these days, because it's somewhere between, because the whole COVID thing also happened. Kinda, I think that's a kind of a push also towards like people travel less. Even me, I was like full hardcore, no laptop only, baby. And now I'm like, yeah, Mac Mini is fine. And if I need to take a laptop, I take the girlfriend's one to any kind of travel thing. And I know a lot of, well, not a lot is yeah, but I know quite a number of friends who are just Mac Mini. Yeah, no battery. It's only at my desk, and it's probably kind of also because they are like kind of family people now. So it's like we are having kids, and we are not realistically traveling that much anymore. And the Mac Mini is cheap, so my next computer will be also a Mac Mini. Pretty sure. Not a MacBook. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, MacBooks are, I think, the most popular thing. Macs overall. I don't.
Sure.
No, I don't know the numbers by heart, but yeah. But yeah, probably. All right. Wanted to Oh man, I wanted to elaborate on your point, but I forgot what I wanted to say. Anyway, yeah, that
What this device is also good at that is completely not solvable by other computing devices is privacy.
Yeah.
So again, these very specific scenarios of commute and like just traveling in general.
Yeah.
Being able to do like whatever like whatever, work or entertainment or whatever. While not thinking about like the entire plane or train like staring at your display.
Yeah. So that's Marquez's actually the biggest point for Marquez, that he's absolutely gonna use this on a plane, because that's the biggest reason for him to, because he has been editing on the plane. He mentioned like you're editing your own video on a plane, and people right next to you are like, what are you doing? And he has to be this awkward conversation like, oh yeah, I'm a YouTuber and I do this YouTube video thing, and I edit my own videos, and he has to answer all this like, isn't it weird to like edit yourself to look like some, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, he completely loves the idea of being like completely, nope, you can't see anything what I'm doing. And the other use case, I will get to it also, that there are some other use cases that I have seen also, like, but yeah, transportation is absolutely the first biggest, like if you're like commuting back and forth, that would be the biggest one, I think. But okay, I will yeah, this is okay. This is the second one that I was also. Oh, so that's kind of, because yeah, now I have kids and such. So this guy is watching a whole movie because he can spend some quality time with his daughter, or maybe it's a son. I don't know. All right. Anyway, oh, she's asleep. Yeah, daughter. Anyway, and you can watch a full movie while holding the baby. That's kind of nice. That could, yeah. Otherwise, yes, you can technically do that with a phone, but that would be way more relaxing. You don't have to hold up the thing. Yeah, anyway, that's... but of course, you can also go to the gym, I guess, and be like this guy and, I don't know, drive a Tesla like this, of course, because, of course, people like, yeah, People are like experiencing the Apple Vision Pro in all sorts of places, like God intended or something. I don't know. Oh my God. Anywho, so basically,
I think also the point of Apple normalizing headsets as like a socially acceptable piece of tech is kind of also interesting. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily. I guess there is something to it because I mean, Apple is as much a tech company as it is like a lifestyle
yeah,
company.
yeah.
So there is something to it.
Mm-hmm.
Although I feel like probably people shouldn't be using headsets in many like in those specific situations that you just showed me. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's about finding the places where like headsets are a thing that you can use responsibly and where you can't.
Yeah. Okay. To point out one other like super like cool idea technically. For example, this vacuum demo. This is not an app. This is just a concept. Like somebody made this video. Like, yeah, you vacuum up coins, and you can visually see where you can like where you haven't cleaned and where you have basically, which is or this Formula One. You can have the whole racetrack laid out laid on the table basically like this, which is also like pretty cool if you're into F1 and stuff. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
this is cool. I'm not so sure about
like,
the vacuuming app or concept.
I mean,
I don't
yeah.
know. A lot of these spatial computing apps and whatever, they
Mm-hmm.
kind of are at the intersection of like cool and creepy.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely creepy. Also at the same time. Yeah. Well, yeah. Come on. These people. Would you trust this guy sitting right next to you in the car and like? Oh my God.
As a driver?
As a
No.
driver, yeah.
This is where we
Please,
will end
no.
up getting regulations.
Oh yeah, there have
Because,
been already like yeah, people have been pulled over by cops already and get fined with because driving with this thing because you're driving with a monitor strapped to your face. So
yeah, exactly. So if it's not allowed to like be on the phone while driving, then like it should absolutely not be allowed to drive with a VR headset on. But again, this is just something that we'll have to wait a little bit for like the regulations to happen.
Yeah. So basically, okay, let's do the personas. So you saw these personas also, which are also
I did,
yeah. How do you feel about them? Good, neutral, negative, fine, or I don't know. People, this is the one that people are basically like, oh my God, this isn't the future that we were promised. Basically, the whole internet is like, if they're looking for a meme moment, of course, because of course they are, because they want the clicks or something. But and this is the moment that they're grabbed onto, basically.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not entirely sold on the idea of avatars being used for communications, regardless of whether we're talking headsets or otherwise. Because like so much of tech advancements have been dedicated to like cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
To like improve quality and to more like lifelike, appearances and stuff.
Well, yeah. Okay. You're basically segueing into the next thing that I wanted to show. So this is a demo that Meta made, which is like insane compared to this one. So basically, my stance is like, I guess personas are fine, but where are the photorealistic these things that Meta showed off like months ago? Which is like, yes, this was probably captured with way higher cameras, but at the same time, it's technically possible with a like way cheaper headset at the same time also. So I don't know. So this is what people people basically expected from the Apple Vision Pro, and this is what they got, which I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, even the Meta one, it's like, sure. I mean, I feel like if we were gonna make spatial whatever stuff, I mean VR or whatever, I don't fucking know.
MR,
What to call
mixed
it.
reality,
Yeah,
by the way.
mixed reality.
Yeah.
I feel like if we are gonna do this route as like a human species and embrace it in our stuff, I feel like we shouldn't try to like cover it up with avatars and just kind of go full on like sci-fi cyberpunk moment, you know, with like headsets and everything.
Okay.
Because I feel like we need to not lose, we mustn't lose a touch with like reality, which we're already doing all the time. So
we are.
Personas and whatever Meta is doing is very on brand for like what we're doing.
Yeah.
But like,
so
I don't know.
So what you're saying is that this is the future that you want to see, basically. So this is another creator that I'm following, Quinn from Snazzy Labs, and yeah, he tried it out with the Apple AirPods Max, of course, because that's the ecosystem, right? So yeah.
I mean, I would rather do that, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because then we are aware of like what we are doing as humans and where we're going. Because the smoke and mirrors thing that, I mean, of course, it's kind of like very attractive thing to do, because not only are you getting to showcase your tech, I mean, in some cases more than others.
Yeah.
But you're also making it more, I don't know, marketable, I suppose.
I see that Olen Gorilla has changed his official name to Predik Popu. Add the voice capturing mouthpiece. Oh my god, yes. You are absolutely right.
I mean, if you add that, you're basically gonna look like a mocap actor.
Oh my god.
In a video game.
What was the name even from that? Not from Black Mirror Striking Vipers. Oh, what's the shorts? Did you see the? Oh no, I can't even spell. But the CES video of a VR thing that. Yes, this thing. What is it called? Shiftfall VR. So, yes, you're gonna. Yeah. So this is what Kyrylo really wants. To look like this, basically. So, but we. So there's. I
mean, I kind of unironically do.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like it still would be preferable, because at least at that point we're still honest with ourselves about where we are as a species.
Where is that? Yeah, this one. So basically, if you don't know, this is basically if you live in a super tiny apartment and you have neighbors, or you have like, I don't know, a sleeping baby right next to you or something, this will muffle your sound way more. But at the same time, if you like cover up your mouth, I don't know if you know, but people spit a lot, so they have a dedicated spit collector there that you have to like clean and stuff, because when you're using it. But yeah, this is the future that we're gonna.
It kind of looks vaguely BDSM as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, you see. But I was still.
And there's a tiny hole in the front of it also, by the way. Just saying. So it looks like the plague mask. Yeah. This is what we have to. 2 years. That Apple will the eye mouth, the Apple mouth, the horse mouth. I don't know, whatever. You will put some grain in it, and you'll have a tasty snack also. All right. So, but I wanted to mention also one thing that, yeah, this one. Also, by the way, no Spotify, no Netflix, no YouTube, no nothing. So, and if you're ever wondering what the Apollo creator was doing, because Apollo is no more, the Apollo, the third-party Reddit client thing, He created this thing, Juno, for YouTube. So Christian Selig, the developer from Apollo. So yeah, I don't know. You can have your YouTube if you pay like €5. €5, 5 USD. And yeah, so and the other one I wanted to mention is also the one thing that I'm kinda maybe I was thinking about because yeah, I don't know, I will eventually, of course, we will eventually buy some VR, MR, AR headset at some point in our lives.
Definitely.
And whether it's like bargain bin, super used, and whatever, but but what are you gonna do if Apple doesn't make iPhones in 15 years or something?
What is also good is that now that this thing exists, not only Apple has the power to will this into existence for consumers and like normalize wearing headsets as like whatever computing devices. Now that Apple is getting into VR, I think a lot more developers will also start taking it more seriously.
Yes, and
because VR is in such like baby like stage.
Yep.
Even with all the fancy schmancy like VR headsets and games that they're still kind of like gimmicky and sort of like basic.
Yep, absolutely.
So I feel like now that Apple threw their hat in the ring, I feel like we're gonna see a lot more good, cool stuff.
A lot of development for other headsets, and yeah, that's the best thing. But also, okay, wanted to mention, it made me kind of regret maybe a little bit to get the iPhone 15 because I recently bought an iPhone 15 a couple of months ago, but you can record Apple Vision Pro video with the iPhone 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max if you hold because it has a separate camera and uses two cameras to capture like a 3D video basically, and this is like the video that shows how you can do it and stuff. So basically what I'm saying is, am I gonna feel bad in like 15 years when my daughter is gonna ask me like, what did I look like when I was like 1 year old, or like and I only have this 2D video on my whatever screen at that point that I captured with my iPhone 15, and I didn't do it in like 3D, which is the standard at this point in 15 years or 20 years or whatever. And she will be like a little bit, oh, but you have the old 2D video. Oh no. Or something like that. I don't know. Probably not an issue, but because
I don't think that we'll ever get rid of flat screen things. Even if spatial tech
absolutely
overtakes whatever our complete like everything, still like 2D content is just so watchable, shareable, and just like it's low hassle, minimum mental involvement in its consumption, that like I feel like yeah, like TVs in their like current state, they will never not exist, I feel like. Especially now, they're always getting thinner. They take barely any space nowadays anyway. I mean, so like why get rid of it, what's the point?
Yeah, but if you can have your TV in this thing, it's way smaller. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but you also have to wear something on your head while watching. This is the same as like, I still to this day don't like enjoy that much playing on PC because I feel like it's ergonomically not very good. And it's a lot more enjoyable to play on the couch, on the TV, which I can now do also because I can connect my PC to my TV. It's gonna be the same thing, because if something creates discomfort for you, where the whole point of that activity is to just not be in discomfort and just enjoy yourself.
That's a valid point, but
like regardless of how far like VR, mixed reality, whatever tech will evolve, it will still be more friction than just like turning on your TV and watching like 16K crystal clear, whatever the fuck,
Mhm.
when we get to that point.
Yeah,
But this
but
tech will be good for other things. And I
yeah.
mean, if you want to have some kind of immersive, mixed reality or VR experience, if we'll get to a point where you'll be able to, I don't know, watch live concerts in VR or something like that,
Mhm.
or watch like,
Yeah, and there.
I don't know,
Yeah,
sports,
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
And Marquez was dreaming about like NBA games, sitting courtside and watching like a.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah. So you pay for it and you watch like the actual game,
Mm-hmm.
but like through your VR headset, or I don't know, going to like Eurovision as like a VR experience and watching it live while
Yeah.
still sitting at home.
Yeah.
So of course, so those things will be, of course, you know, there is room for this kind of experiences for sure.
Hmm.
Or again, for traveling, three VR like recreations of historical landmarks or museums, stuff like that.
We already use iPhones for 3D scanning in the field. If you don't have any other equipment on us, yes, but yeah, but Apple has this weird limitation that I technically can't shoot my Apple Vision Pro video with my Apple iPhone 15 or something. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, yeah. I mean, even Kiss unveiled digital avatars at final ever show. Yeah, that's a trend that's also coming. That virtual concerts, I guess
I'm not
now.
even talking about avatars. I'm talking about the actual concerts, but just you
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
experiencing it
I
in VR.
yeah.
Because that sounds more fun to me than just like watching
But
avatars of artists
yeah,
performing. Like, what is this?
but yeah, but some people want to have the avatars at least. Maybe the avatars will be
Yeah,
like
sure.
way cheaper also, by the way, than live concerts.
Yeah, true. I mean, who knows? Going watch Taylor Swift live will cost you 500 euros, and watching her
Mm-hmm.
in VR will cost 300 euros.
Yeah.
But the avatar will cost only
Yeah.
20 or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, fundamentally, this is up to wherever this technology will take us. So we'll have to be there for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
But then yeah, VR movies can exist. Some kind of VR
And they already
experiences.
not like VR movies, maybe what you mentioned, but 3D movies are already a thing. Disney already released some 3D movies on the Disney Plus app for the Vision Pro, so there are some depth things already that you can buy.
So you would be able to, like I don't know if they made its way into Estonia. Maybe in some other places, like bigger countries, you would have these like 4D cinemas where
Mm-hmm.
you would be set in like a small like place in a
Mm-hmm.
chair, and you would be shown like 3D some kind of like experience. And at the same time, you would be like your chair would shake, and you would be like sprayed with water and shit like that.
Yeah.
So you basically, this will be a much better, more sophisticated version of that, except that you don't have to go anywhere and you can just do it with your headset. So yeah, the potential for VR tech is like limitless, and it's in such a baby like phase. It's like an embryo phase still.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I feel like
The biggest downside that I didn't realize immediately was the field of view, which Marquez kind of recreated because you can't really stick a camera inside the headset, and so it has this kind of a ski goggle a little bit around this display that you're seeing, like this basically that he created in this video, which this is the most disappointing thing to me, I think, about the headset. Because even the MetaQuest Pro, which is like a, I don't know, $500, $600 headset, has a little bit of wider field of view. Of course, but the display is like absolute garbage compared to this thing, basically, because the display is insane for the Apple Vision Pro, and I can totally see that's one of the biggest costs of the headset itself. Like the display is like insane. No screen door effect at all. But yeah, the field of view, this ski goggle effect a little bit from the sides, The biggest downside for me, and that's why I'm not buying the first one anyway. So I will buy the Apple Vision Pro in 5 years and used, I would say. That's I think that's my kind of deadline. I was thinking maybe 3 years, but it's more likely 5 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
And don't know the model, but probably not. Like, again, used. In 5 years, maybe Apple Vision Pro 3 used for, I don't know.
I guess depends on what prices we're gonna be looking.
Yeah,
at.
of course.
And
yeah,
you said in 5 years, 3. I don't think they will be releasing new models of this
every year.
every other year. I don't think so. I think the next one will take some
time. Yeah, fair point. I don't know.
I mean, they don't even release iPads every other year. I mean, they do every other year.
Yeah, they
don't release MacBooks every year, so I feel like this is like maybe 1 in 3 years or something, kind of thing.
Maybe.
Depending on.
Yeah, but
I feel like there's no point in releasing just like slightly iterated versions of this. So I feel like the next, of course, there can be a cheaper model.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Apple Vision or something. Yeah. True.
But if it's like a Apple Vision Pro 2, I feel like it would have to be significantly different from this version, in like basically many ways.
Yeah, Maurice. So long as it's good before I get old and stuck in a nursing home. Yeah, exactly. That's the. Yeah. Imagine nursing homes in like 20 years. Yeah. Oh God. That would be, yeah. Everybody is just, yes. All right. Welcome to the Matrix, I suppose, or something. Okay, but let's, I guess, move on a little bit because I don't know, was there anything else critical that we wanted to mention? But yeah, again, the most important video for, I would say, is The Verge. This thing, Apple Vision Pro review, Magic Until It's Not or something is the title. And this guy, the best video, I think, so far. Marquez does a good job, but this is a little bit better in terms of Yeah, so
I
yeah.
think we're gonna have to wait this long for it to become good. I feel like, again, since Apple got involved into this, I feel like a lot more effort will be put into like VR content and VR applications from now on, and I feel like it's gonna be developing quite fast.
Yeah, speaking.
I mean, the first iPhone came out like what 15 years ago, and look at where we are at right now. You know.
Yeah. That's true. That's a perfect segue into another Apple-related, like, how good is Apple gonna be in like a short while here, because there's another story here. But first, let's do some other important stuff. Okay. Do you think this will become a yearly release like the iPhones and watches? Yeah, we touched about it also. So, my lovely co-host here is proposing probably every 3 years, as I understood, and I would hope maybe every 2 years. But again, who knows? But yeah,
it's not gonna go on a yearly release schedule
until it
becomes popular device.
Because now that I'm thinking about it, like even the Mac Pro is like so stagnant. For example, that's also like a niche, expensive stuff that they don't release. Even the Mac Pro, which was a complete no-brainer to release it with the M1, and still took years for some reason. What the hell? You already and it's the design, the chassis is the same, and you just had to update the chip basically. Like, what? Okay, it was more complicated than that, but basically. Anyway. Yeah. And this is a completely custom. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Yes.
I think we'll probably see a non-pro version of this device coming, maybe with a global release, maybe coming out in like 2 years. That's what I would say. And the Pro 2, or whatever it will be called at that point, I would probably say 3 years from now. Honestly, I can't see it earlier than that.
Oh my god, I almost forgot to include the final. Do you know why the Apple Vision Pro is not coming to Europe?
No idea.
Because there is no official reason, but if I had to guess, it's because of this thing. The final boss of the Lightning connectors, the Mega Connector. That and yeah, you have to push this thing into here, and it will reveal the biggest of the lightning snakes ever. Have you seen this picture? You have, right? No?
What is this? What am I looking at? Is this the battery?
Yes.
Oh, and that's the connector? What is that connector?
That is no connector. There's has been no connector like this. Because the lightning connector is
a proprietary.
Yes.
Connector? Oh, okay. Well,
yes.
Yeah, I think you may be onto something, yeah, because
that's the real reason why it's completely banned in Europe. Because Jesus Christ, what the hell is this thing?
I did not see this.
Yes, this is the ultimate final boss of the iPhone Lightning connectors. A 12 pin lightning ass looking connector. Which, what the hell is this? Jesus. Apple had to create special. That's why it took like 3,500 euros or something to design like a new mega final boss connector. Oh my god. Anyway,
that's funny.
Yeah. So this has been also the mega controversy here. So of course this could have been the Type-C connector or something, but of course it has to be like a super proprietary. This doesn't connect to anything else. Like there's not a single accessory that can take this huge ass mega dick connector or something. I don't know. Do you think it will become I assume they would make a SE out of the previous ones internals. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna be SE. I think there will be just two kinds of this device, Pro and non-Pro, and we will see some other product from them at some point way in the future, which will be just glasses with some sort of like stripped down AR integrated stuff.
That makes sense.
Which will probably use some tech from this headset, but you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult for actual glasses with AR functions. I feel like it's even more complicated to make it not terrible and janky. But we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
I have to step out for a second.
Okay.
To use the bathroom.
Yeah. Go ahead. All right. Yeah. Basically. Oh no. Okay, yeah, I can do this next story. So, fun fact: Google Bard released in Estonian, basically. Well, all the other like non-English countries, basically at this point. So, but yeah, I tried it out in Estonian, and I asked Google Bard, which is an experiment. I don't know, is experiment the new beta? Yeah, beta. Bard was just updated. See updates. Oh no, what? This happened to me already twice at this, and I have been just open. This window has been open for I don't know, half an hour or something. They're improving fast, I guess. So okay, I asked about me because that's how narcissistic I am, I guess, or something. What kind of videos do I make? Technology, traveling, and what the fuck? And in the what the fuck category, there is like provoking videos and generating ideas and provoking videos. I don't know what that means, but I guess okay. I guess short show this week. Only one topic done, an hour in. Yeah, okay. To be fair, this is a massive topic that we have lots of thoughts about it. So I promised all the other ones will be like way faster. So, but yeah. Anyway, it's Google Bard. Locally, how to pick. Yeah, these are my top videos. How to flip a car on its roof. That's a video that I did also. What Los Angeles thinks about Estonia. That's kind of funny also.
Yes, Maurice is right. We need to.
Yeah. I'm already like on the next one. So basically,
what are we talking about?
Yeah, Google Bard just released also in Estonian. So now you can
cool.
Now you can like write in Estonian and in other languages also. But I asked it about me, so it gave me some funny things that I do as a video. I do apparently thought-provoking and just provoking videos, I guess, is one of the quotes here. But sure, I guess. And yeah, anyway. But also Google Bard, somebody asked what would Google Bard look like in real life, and it spit out this image. So just to be, yeah, exactly. That's this expression that I pretty much had also. That like, all right. So this is officially Google Bard as seen from by Google Bard. Yeah.
All right, work.
I mean, yeah, sure, like a sexy blonde cyborg thing, I guess.
I mean, yeah. Cue all the 3D artists and digital artists fan fiction of this character.
Exactly, like a OpenAI's sexy cyborg thing and this thing or something. Yeah.
This is the content we need and deserve.
All right, but yeah, let's move on to, okay, this is the Apple AI news of the week, because Tim Cook said a tremendous amount of time and effort will be put into AI features, and they will be announced in the coming months. So as TekTok predicted, there will be AI in Apple and probably WWDC in June, most likely, because that's
why Bart said that your videos are thought-provoking and
yeah, just provoking,
insightful. Because we literally predicted this.
Exactly. So yeah, Tim Cook officially said, yeah, AI is coming, and
name dropped TekTok as
exactly.
For just
so
quality of insight. Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense. I mean, I'm excited. I think Siri needs to just either die or be reborn as like a more smart thing.
Yeah, like a sexy cyborg AI that we desperately need. And now and then we can ask Siri, what do you look like in your spare time? So yeah, they didn't go into specific, as Apple never does.
Of course, yeah.
Because they only
all shall be revealed.
Yes. And so a lot of people are speculating: is it Siri with AI? Is it?
I think so. As much as Siri is a memeable thing, it's also kind of a part of Apple's like ecosystem.
And or like Siri AI in a cloud, or is it a locally run LLM, which is also a possibility, which doesn't use the cloud, because Apple private, what happens on your iPhone stays on your iPhone or something. And a lot of people are really excited about like super fast, because Apple has the neural chip basically in every iPhone, which technically can do Siri is mostly using it, I suppose, because
so technically it should also be all available on older iPhones as well.
Yes, that's what I'm. Yeah.
To a point.
That would be awesome. That would be really awesome. by the way, you weren't here last week, but March 6 is the date officially now that Apple has to we have to open up all the app stores, all the payment systems, all the third-party things, side loading, everything basically to EU users. So I don't know if you want to. So that was the huge thing that I'm looking for. And fun fact: March is also the month where Dune, the movie Dune 2 is coming out. So which I'm living for March right now. Anyway, all right. Yes, so let's move on to, I guess, Palworld, because this is the game that has been in the news a lot. So Palworld is now the most played third-party game on Xbox Game Pass. Jesus, what is completely blindsided? Have you played Palworld, or have you watched?
I have experienced it for about an hour. Yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
I don't really play early access games, just in general.
Mm-hmm.
I typically just acknowledge their existence and okay, I'll try to remember that it exists 5 years from now when it comes out of early access. This is typically my philosophy.
Yeah. So Steam 12 million copies, Xbox 7 million copies, players, and basically the whole internet this is the Pokemon game that we have been waiting for from not Nintendo, I guess. Yeah, basically. But I don't know. I have no. So it's taking over everything. I even saw some Estonian streamers streaming it, basically.
Yeah, of course. I feel like a lot of its popularity is thanks to this sort of viral marketing.
Yeah.
I mean, it all started with Pokemon with guns, right? I mean,
that's the tagline, as I understand. Also, the Pokemon with but with guns. Yeah, that's what everybody wants.
But it's a lot more. What I also didn't know, and I figured I found out when I tried it, that it's a lot more survival gameplay focused. With some Pokemon in it and with some guns in it as well. So technically all those things are true. But it's a lot less Pokemon and a lot more survival.
Okay.
Is what, yeah. Which also, that's something I gravitate to, but again, if at some point in many, many, many months or maybe even years into the future this game comes out of early access as a full featured game, I wouldn't be opposed to, playing it, seeing what it's about.
Yeah. All right.
And yeah, my only current thing is that it's super popular and sold so many copies.
Yeah.
To the point where entire franchises of high quality video games didn't sell this many copies in their entire
my god
life of existence,
Oh, there's a perfect meme that I want to show you right now, but it's in the meme break. I don't want to. Oh, yeah, you're.
Let's put a pin on that.
Yeah.
So I don't mean to shit on this game, and if they're finding success and they are gonna stick with this game and get it to the point where it's good and polished and playable and functional, then it's good. So I don't have any negative opinions about this game. But it feels a bit weird, that a lot of developers who have been in the business for many years, making games that are, well, of higher quality perhaps than this game is at this point, never found this kind of success.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just kind of okay.
Yeah. Gives hope of some games can come completely out of nowhere, I suppose, and be just take over the world, which gives some hope. And I'm really glad that something like this happens, because otherwise it will be all the same all the time. We're just talking to different NPCs in different games, but the overall thing is this basically the same. I don't know. Do you want to talk to this NPC in this role-playing game, or do you want to talk to this very similar looking NPC in a very similar looking world, basically. So, I don't know. That's the.
If you're interested in a game that is like breaking rules and is super weird and out there and interesting and kind of crazy and a bit shit, but also kind of in a good way, I would highly recommend you to look into a game called Death Stranding.
Ooh, I have.
That recently was announced a sequel just like days ago at the PlayStation event.
Oh, is it the? Yeah. No, Death Stranding 2. Yes, right. Correct.
Yeah, a sequel was announced. Yeah, like
Yeah.
a week ago.
I saw that actually. Yeah. Because
For the trailer.
I saw the
Or
news about it.
okay.
I saw the news about it. I didn't see the trailer, but yeah, I'm showing the trailer right now. So Death Stranding 1, I tried
Oh, okay.
for 2 hours, I want to say, and as soon as the baby started to fly in a swamp, then I can't even remember whatever happened, but it was like basically like just okay, this game is not for me. Basically, at that point, I was like, okay, yeah, no, sorry.
Fair enough. I haven't actually like finished that game or like played it to any meaningful extent.
Yeah, but again, this was the first one. Who don't know anything about the second one, so maybe yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will. It's still installed, I think, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I am
It's
looking
definitely
into
older.
some new games too because I finished all of them right now. Anyway, we'll
Old
talk.
games.
Oh yes, exactly. All right, but speaking of gaming, our favorite Diablo streamer, CyberGamer420, just this week mentioned that the first human received an implant from the Neuralink company, which is a brain chip, and he's recovering well, as I understand. So, welcome to Cyberpunk 2077, where you implant a biochip into your brain. Because, yeah, Elon Musk or something. So, to be fair, this is not the very first chip that has been implanted into a brain, because, of course, people have been experimenting. So, the most impressive, one of the most, like, yeah, prominent cases is this 40-year-old Dutchman, for example, that was paralyzed in a cycling accident 12 years ago. They put a chip in his brain, and now he can walk again. And he couldn't for 12 years after the accident. So the brain chip sends a wireless signal into the spinal. So there are 2 chips, one in the head and one in the spine. And the spine chip activates the legs, sends a signal to the legs like you need to walk now, and the brain implant is doing the signal sending to the spine thing. So yeah, I don't know. So that's what basically Elon is kind of aiming towards too, also because the first human to have received a brain chip like this is also towards like helping people to recover from all kinds of trauma, and yeah, because it's way easier to get those people into the human trials, because yeah, it's very hard to have a brain chip into a human who is completely fine and completely normal and completely functioning. And but yeah, this is maybe the beginning of the end or something. I don't know. We'll see. The cyberpunk is here. And let's ignore all the animals that were tortured, like 1,500 animals that were tortured in the Neuralink testing process just before the first human or something. And because
I don't understand how he was allowed how the human trials were allowed to happen.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
but
just so puzzling to me.
yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The
I mean, I
FTC.
understand that, like, yeah, whatever, they're gonna use it on like some kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
as you said, some entirely like completely paralyzed person, but like,
Yeah. Yeah.
how
Yeah.
is that? How is that good?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
how
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
how does it make it any less? You know, that person's probably, let's be honest, that person's probably gonna die in the next like month or so. You know.
Yeah. I don't know. No, I don't know. Maybe, but they will not mention it because that's not his problem, I suppose, or something. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, the eventual goal is to move over to chips that are controlling the computer. Yeah, so you can like think about moving the mouse and think about typing some keys on the keyboard, and they will just do it. The chip will just do it.
I think it's a wonderful idea, but
Yeah.
the ethics of this entire shenanigan
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
is just not checking out.
I will be if I would like because I would not want the first version of this because Jesus Christ. I don't want to the first I didn't buy the first iPhone. I didn't buy the first, I don't know, Apple Watch, whatever. I'm not going to buy the first Apple Vision Pro because yeah, of course there will be like major stuff that needs to be sorted out, and this is if I'm talking about like the fifth Apple Vision Pro maybe headset to get or something, this kind of a thing, I would like maybe the 20th. And I'm talking about like if I'm like paralyzed, and because the main fear I guess is like the hackers will just constantly beam like some kind of a rickroll videos into my brain if it horribly backfires or something. I don't know.
Really, this is the main concern?
Yes.
I mean, I feel like the main concern is just your body rejecting this chip and dying in agonizing death.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
that's a close second.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, Rickrolling is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some would say it's a fate worse than death. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel, well, for this tech, I mean, and let's be honest, it's not gonna work. But you know, even if we will get at some point close to this tech like that working, I mean, it would be decades before something like this is allowed to be implanted on like healthy humans.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like fundamentally, like this, something like that would be
I think so.
first
Yeah, because
used for, yeah.
Europe is a whole different
Can you imagine?
thing also compared to US, because in US I guess you mostly can buy the politicians. Of course you can buy them also in Europe, I suppose, if you have enough money or something and want to make this happen. But again, we don't have the Elon Musks of the Europe yet, so yeah, the evil genius. I think this is 100% secure. Absolutely, you should go get it for research. Imagine the YouTube views and as you slowly go crazy. Yeah, completely agree. Yep. Maybe I should sign up for the Neuralink thing. There was one picture actually, which is this thing. My link. Learn to move the cursor and perform a click. So that's kind of a interesting UI that you see in this kind of a Neuralink experiment thing, I suppose. But yeah. Anyway, let's move on. This was this. So, one sad thing that I'm seeing gone. Google will no longer back up the internet. Cached web pages are dead. I use this feature a lot. And I was wondering why there are no like cached websites anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, but because I found some, but most of them were gone. And yes, the use case is probably like a little bit weird because, well, I'm constantly buying and selling stuff, so I constantly want to what was this price again for this item or something? That's basically every day for me. As soon as they sell the stuff, then it's gone. Then the listing is gone, but I could still access it from the buffered or cached website, and you can. And I have shared many links with friends about it. So this is like a major feature that I'm gonna miss so hard. Basically, that's just buffered, like a cached website, on Google search. Which leads me to the one other thing that this one. Anyone else notice the cache links is gone? I tried dozens of, and Google just confirmed it on X, on Twitter, that, it's going away. It will be gone. This leads me to a perfect discovery of my own in terms of like this week. In terms of the internet will forget stuff, basically. So this is one of my all-time favorite musical historic moments ever. So if I had to choose one song or one concert or one whatever musically, this would be it. This video, basically, James Brown in 1971, performing a live concert in Paris, and 1 week ago, 5 days ago or something, I was like, oh yeah, I should look up. I should make sure this video, or I just wanted to listen to it, I think, or something. And then I realized, oh my God, I can't find it anymore. And so basically, it has been taken down from YouTube after 2 years of Google, YouTube searching. I finally was able to find the complete video in Japanese, and this is the only version of it now, apparently. And I learned my lesson. I downloaded this video because this is, if my daughter is gonna ask me, like in 20 years or whatever, what is the best music or whatever, or what's your favorite song or whatever, and I'm gonna point to this basically. And I was so close to not even, because I didn't have this video, and now I downloaded it, backed it up, and I will show it to my daughters at some point. But yeah, just a reminder that the internet is not forever. Even like this video was, well, I mean, this Japanese version still is, I guess. But again, who knows when this will be deleted, because was not easy to find, because it doesn't come up if it's like completely in Japanese or something. And so just make sure you have some important copies of things important to you, basically. I don't know. I learned a lesson this week. Man. I'm pretty sure this will be gone also at some point, because I don't know, copyright or something. I don't know. Anyway, the quality is absolute garbage on this video, and and as you still get it for money probably. Yeah, but this is, everything has a price. Well, yeah, but if people have to care. I even tried to look for some kind of a DVD, or yes, I didn't look for hours and hours and hours, because even this video took me like 2 hours to find, basically, on YouTube. But I looked for, can I buy the DVD or anything, any media of this concert or something? The answer, I didn't find it in like 15 minutes, basically. Maybe I could find it, but maybe also not. So I don't want to take that gamble. Maybe if I go to some, I don't know, there are some stores I know in the world where but again, those stores most likely, do they ship to Estonia? Probably not. And you can, again, no Amazon or no eBay has it, basically, also. So, because I looked. Anyhow, so that's my story. Just don't rely on the internet to be there forever, basically, because it won't be. Anyway, let's go over to the memes. So this is the promised Palworld meme that was so you set up so perfectly, but I couldn't play because I will send it to you on Discord because this is just perfect, basically the current situation.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to. Oh my, yeah, I can't play the audio that much, but yeah, this is basically the situation with Star.
Where did they get the budget numbers for these games?
Oh, are the budgets not?
You would think that they would be public information like they are for
They are not.
film.
Oh,
So they aren't.
really?
It's very, very cagey with like these numbers.
Really?
And usually, if you find out about budgets for certain games, it's always like it's always like leaked some kind of document or something. Yeah. Well, now that we are on this topic, let's see how many people are playing Starfield at this very moment. Sometimes I just like to see this number and see, and it did get an update recently, which improved lighting. So
Yeah. But as I understand, it's dead.
As of right now, there are exactly there are 12,000 people playing the game.
Oh my god. That's not a lot.
Let's see how many people are playing Palworld.
Yeah.
Currently, there are
1,000,000 and
1,000,000 people.
Yeah.
Over 1,000,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but let's continue on with some memes because I'm this is me in a month. Me watching Dune 2, acting like the guy in the seat next to me isn't violating the sandworm bucket.
What is the sandworm bucket?
Oh yeah, do I have it here? Oh no, I don't. God damn it! I forgot to have the sandworm bucket. God damn it. Dune sandworm bucket. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. So, this is a popcorn bucket for the Dune movie. It's
There's a separate bucket for it. Right?
Yes. So this you can So it's.
Oh wait, I think I've seen it somewhere. Where did I see it?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's kind of fun. So how does it function? You just like put your hand inside the.
Oh yes, your hand exactly. That's what it's meant for. Yes. So yeah, that's how it functions. Yeah.
I'm low-key excited about Dune 2.
Yeah, I mean,
I forgot a lot about what happened with Dune 1, and I don't know if I want to rewatch it. Maybe like some kind of recap video before. But yeah, I definitely will watch it.
Also, casting agent. There's a role, but this movie honestly seems really awful. And Nicolas Cage, I'm in. Yes, exactly. This is how every Nicolas Cage movie is basically.
Well, nobody plays bad roles like Nicolas Cage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He knows exactly how to like put the extra effort.
And of course, I had to include Apple Vision Pro meme also because, of course, Jesus, my mom tries VR for the first time and it's a disaster.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So get Jesus. So yeah. Nick Cage was down here near me filming some surfing movie. Lol. Really? Did he wear the Apple Vision Pro also?
Dune is already coming this month. What?
No. March, I believe.
Oh no, wait. What? Dune is coming back to Estonian cinemas in February for like a second run.
Oh, Dune.
That's interesting.
Oh, the first part.
Dune 1, yeah.
I see. Yeah. To warm it up, I guess. To warm up the big pie that is gonna be. All right. Yes, Dune. Yeah, get your sandworm buckets ready, I guess. All right. Let's move over to music. All right. So, 4th of February, what's been going on this week? I don't know any of these artists. So, yeah. Maybe somebody does, and they will find some new music. Anywho, this week, what I was, camp has been my I don't have any new music to recommend, I suppose, but hey, camp is really good. I can give you some taste. Yes, this has been my thing. All right, let's talk about Tune 2 because I don't know. Yeah. March 1st, coming soon, is the IMDb saying to me. So, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so that's the movie for March. Excellent.
Yeah. And March 6th will be the Apple thing. So, yes, the March is coming. I don't know. This is all I'm living for right now. Well, except for my my family also. This is because I finished Cyberpunk, I suppose, and I have no joy left other than these things, I suppose. Anyway, also Nicolas Cage could be should also from time to time drop by Estonia, I guess, to film some movies here. That would be fun. Because he has done everything except for Estonia.
Yeah, I feel like somebody should tip him to Estonia as like a potential destination for his next blockbuster.
Yeah. Dune
He's gonna
3.
film like National Treasure or something and film it in Estonia.
Yeah. He's gonna play the sandworm in Dune 3 or something. I don't know. Yeah. All right. You mentioned you saw some movies, a movie this week.
No, we went to a concert.
Oh, a concert. Sorry. Yeah.
I guess it's technically related to technically it's related to music. So we watched Lord of the Rings in concert.
Yeah, that's right.
So it was very good. They played all the iconic pieces. I was surprised to learn that the orchestra performing was from Ukraine.
Oh.
So they actually do a lot of like film and like television soundtrack concerts. So the orchestra's name is Lords of the Sound.
Lords of the Wow. Oh yeah. Woo!
So yeah, it was very good. It had some like just instrumental pieces and some with choir and everything. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't super long, maybe like 2 hours and a little bit. So I think that was the last time they are in Tartu for now, as I understood. Yeah. So now they're touring around Europe, and they're gonna stay in France for a while and do some other film-related.
Is this the part of this thing? Lord of the Ring in concert.com. View more. New York City, London, Prague, San Fran, Munich. Is this the same thing? Or
I don't know. Maybe. I imagine they aren't the only ones doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, they only have upcoming, but they don't have like previous ones, which is looks like something probably like this. Yeah. Do I find any Ukraine in here? No, I don't. I don't know. All right, but so conclusion, really good or meh?
Yeah, it was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're thinking there's gonna be a concert in Tallinn in autumn about for Hans Zimmer
Ooh.
soundtracks.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think we cannot go there because it's right after our vacation ends. So that's unfortunate. But yeah,
Oh no. Okay.
I was very excited. I always wanted to go to concert. This concert made me want to go to some sort of like a video game music concert, like some kind of Final Fantasy
Ooh.
or something. Because yeah,
Ooh. Yeah.
there's a lot of Final Fantasy concerts in like Japan. They do them all the time.
I would be so down. Yep. Zelda concert. Oh yes. That would be
That would be cool.
awesome. All right,
But
but any TV shows, movies? Did you watch something?
nothing that I have seen, but something that I'm excited to watch. I
Yeah,
think we're
let's
gonna go to movies this month.
yeah. Let's do the most just what you're excited about right now. Yeah, let's make it short.
Yeah, we're gonna probably go watch in a week a movie called All of Us Strangers, which
Oh.
is apparently incredible.
I haven't heard anything about this.
Kind of relatively sort of niche movie that is amazing. Which, as I understood, it's like some kind of gay drama, and people are saying that it's like the best one ever made or something. I don't know.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It has 8.0 on IMDb, which is
I mean, that's pretty high for
yeah.
IMDb,
Yeah.
and it has like 96 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess I'll report when we watch it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sounds.
But nothing else as far as like watching at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do the games. How about any free games of the week? Doors. Paradox. What is this? Epic Game Store. How much? 1 hour 37. All right. Doors Paradox. This looks very like what's the Monument Valley type ish, like some kind of a platformer.
To me, it looks more like sort of like puzzle escape room kind of thing, where the entire puzzle is just a chest.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I can see Monument Valley. Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. All right. That's the free game deal of the week. And yeah, have you been playing something this week? Or like yeah.
I went back to playing some of an older game by Larian Studios. So I figured if Baldur's Gate 3 is their best game, then it makes sense to play some of their older ones to like kind of, otherwise it would be hard to go back.
Yeah.
So I've been playing Divinity Original Sin 1.
Ooh.
Which came out in like maybe 10 years ago, I would say.
2014. Yeah, 10 years ago. Yeah.
It's really nice. It's also like it's in the same genre, like sort of classical computer RPG. I like it so far. It's like it has a lot of interesting ideas. You get to create two characters at once, and you kind of role play both characters, which is interesting. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. All right.
And it's not based on D&D, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of early.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna finish this game. I want to see like where they started, where they're. This is the game that kind of put them a little bit on the map, so I want to see.
Yeah. how the content developed over time.
Yeah, because I already see a lot of like this game's DNA in Baldur's Gate 3 even. So.
So yeah, nice. All right. Very positive apparently on Steam also 90%. Yeah.
This was their first big break into like public consciousness.
Yes. The only thing that I want to say is about Phantom Liberty, because you weren't here last week, and I just want to like catch up about it. So basically, I finished all. It's all done. The only thing that I really want to emphasize is, man, if somebody is out there is like just, no, I want to play, because you have different options in the game and stuff, and so you can have different endings in the game. It should be punishable as a crime if you only do one option, basically one ending or something in Cyberpunk, because so you miss so much. You miss actually so much of. You have to do all the endings basically. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's so much content and it's so rewarding and so. Because yeah, I have I have watched so many videos after finishing the Cyberpunk game, so I don't spoil anything for me anymore basically. So now I can freely watch everything, and yeah, a lot of people out there like, no, this is my option, this is my choice, and I will do this ending, and I will side with those people, and yeah, that's my game. It ended. I will not play anymore. There are surprisingly a lot of people out there like this, basically. So if they finish it once, then they don't want to go back, which is such a mistake, I feel like, with Cyberpunk specifically. Because yeah, oh my god, the endings are so different and so missing out so much, basically. Yeah, that's my whole thing. And
but it's good because if you return to that game later and do a different playthrough with a different ending, that feels like you got your time worth.
That's what I did basically, yeah, because I did the whole thing from start to finish, that the main game and the Phantom Liberty all in one go, all different options basically. But there are technically, I think, 12 endings that you can technically do or something. 13, a little bit different, but they're like there are some main endings, and there are some like slightly tweaked main endings technically. So it all amounts to like about like 13 endings or something technically, but there are like 5 main endings or something basically. Yeah, anyway.
Honestly.
Yeah, but absolutely worth it, I feel like. Absolutely worth every single like main ending, not like the 13 main endings. You have to do all 5 of them. Anyway, that's my take. That's it. Yeah, anything else? I don't think so. I don't play anything anymore because child and new dad and whatever. So I will take a break for quite some time, I think, or who knows. The only
maybe by the time you come back to games, there will be the next game that will completely like absorb you.
Yeah. There will be. They're already working on Cyberpunk Orion or something. I think I saw something already on. But again, that's years away. Yeah. Orion is the
play Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, that's
we're gonna have to.
Yeah, that's kind of probably the next logical game for me also, because Jesus Christ, every single person is like obsessed with it on the internet as far as I can tell. But yeah,
Sure.
maybe I will. I don't know. Yeah. Again,
If you're taking a break, it works for me as well because I'm gonna be playing their older games. So maybe at some point we'll be able to synchronize months later.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the good thing is that the game is not going anywhere. So
Yeah. And Cyberpunk
it
is
will
apparently
exist.
also still getting updates. Just last week or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
They still are like. I thought.
My
I don't know.
understanding is that they moved on to the next project.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
someone is still there making updates and patches and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. They first they said 2.0, that's the final update. Then they said 2.1 is the last update, and then there's 2.1.1 or something already again. Anyway, yeah, not like major updates, but yeah.
Would you, for example, if they make a Witcher game next, right? Which is probably quite likely. Did your experience with Cyberpunk make you interested enough that you would check out a new game from them, even if it's not Cyberpunk, but it's also like an RPG?
Yeah, probably. The problem with I have thought about Witcher also because it's even the reviews about Cyberpunk is like, oh, but what about this callback to Witcher, and what about I can see totally Witcher in the Cyberpunk universe, and there's so many things that are connected, and which absolutely makes sense. I don't know. I'm not. I like Cyberpunk because it's in the future. I'm not that big of That's why I chose StarCraft over Warcraft, also, for example, because I don't know. That's why I chose also Unreal Tournament over
Call of Duty or something.
Yeah, some kind of a, I don't know. I'm into sci-fi stuff a little bit more. So yeah.
Maybe you wouldn't like Baldur's Gate 3 then.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, but if it's a if it's a good game, that will that will that's I will put my no, I don't want to do anything old or something. I don't know, old in in terms of like old times or whatever. If it's a good game, then it's a good game, and I will play it basically.
True, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if there's an option, basically, so if there's either you're gonna play Witcher or Cyberpunk, I will play Cyberpunk. If there's a that's my.
Fair enough. Too bad Starfield is bad. Otherwise, Starfield.
Yeah, Starfield is absolutely a candidate also, and Doom was that's why it's also in the future and a little bit sci-fi, and that's why Doom was also like ooh. And
okay, I'm seeing a pattern here.
Yeah.
I guess you would get a kick out of Mass Effect then.
Yeah, that's I don't like the horror part that much, as I understand. Isn't Mass Effect the one with? Wait, I'm mixing up the. No, I'm mixing up this thing. I was thinking about Dead Space, I think.
Dead Space, yeah.
Yeah.
Mass Effect is just an RPG series.
Okay. Yeah. This is the Dead Space was the horror one. Yeah. Mass Effect this is not the one. Okay, Mass Effect. Yeah. Very positive. 2021.
Yeah, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, I guess you're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the entire trilogy condensed into one game. Well, it's not condensed; it's still 3 separate games, but I mean, it's like a single package. So it has like 100 hours of content in one game.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, another. Well,
the only thing is that Mass Effect is a lot more RPG than Cyberpunk, I would say. I feel like Cyberpunk is best enjoyed as like an action game first.
Yes.
And then you sort of have some light role-playing moments.
Yes.
But Mass Effect is very much like, okay, here's like a whole galaxy or a whole universe, and we're gonna bombard you with a lot of lore and things, and you're gonna have to like get into like the mumbo jumbo galactic relationships, politics, and stuff.
And fun fact, I wanted to, because I said also that the second Cyberpunk run is gonna be, no, I'm gonna read every single like info piece and all the, and I tried to, but I was like, oh man, this is more meant for, no, I'm gonna take out my shotgun and blast some people basically, which is yeah, this is
Fair enough.
This was Cyberpunk was more tuned to be action, like fast moving, because even the characters like, okay, we better get out fast or whatever, and you gotta start running, and so it's more geared towards like, no, don't look around. Even though I had like every single item basically, I had all the maxed out everything basically, I still didn't feel like to look around basically. So that's anyway, but that's a good tip, Mass Effect. I will add it to my mental list to try it out sometime.
Okay. If you're more a fan of action, then I feel like there must be like a number of games that you would be really into based on those parameters.
Yeah. Fun.
Like a Mass Effect kind of.
The weirdest game actually, speaking of old-timey games, RuneScape, that's one of my most played games technically ever.
Very old-timey.
Yeah, that's a
literally and figuratively,
which was kind of hard to get into just because of it was like this, the old times. I don't know, like but it had some magic at the same time also. You can cast spells and stuff, so it was sort of okay, I guess. But you still had to cook with fire and make some, gather some meat and cook the meat and go fishing and so I don't know. Anyway, different times, different games. I don't know. But yeah, it was but once I was in there, I was like, oh my god, this is my life now. This is my life now. I will do everything in this game. All right, but yeah. So
I feel like a lot of people share their experience.
And I feel like Baldur's Gate is something like that also. In terms of like, once you get into it, you cannot escape it anymore. I think.
I don't actually even know like why. I mean, it's just like everything, a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Divinity Original Sin has this sort of like it also, although it definitely doesn't have as a good writing, and the tone is a little bit quirky and kind of, I'm not sure if it's in a good way or not. But it's still, I'm interested. It's like, it starts off with a murder mystery, and the entire first arc of the game is you investigating a murder.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still like in the middle of that, and I was like, and it's not even particularly like suspense. You know, there isn't much suspense or twists. I feel like it's pretty like cut and dry case.
Yeah.
But it's still, I don't know. There's something about it that is weirdly like engaging. I guess there's some kind of secret sauce that the developer has that maybe other developers don't have.
Yeah. All right.
Is this it?
Okay.
2 hours.
Yes, exactly. The last thing that I wanted to mention real quick is
the €1,300 device.
Yes.
Or device?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah. So let me put this one. So any guesses? No guesses.
Wait, I need to. Second. My stream is catching up. You're showing something on stream, right?
Yeah, but in a quick second here, because I need to. Oh, I need to do this thing. Yeah. Brave browser. Yes, this thing. So it's a washing machine, and it's
You have a new washing machine.
Yeah, I bought a washing machine, which is like, I mean, okay. First of all, this is the reason for it. It's kind of dumb at the same time, because Miele is one of those only companies that the door opens from the other side. So I kind of have a situation in my bathroom where really only this option works with this Miele, because all the other good washing machines they're all starting around 1,000 euros for a one that is specifically that you can change the door technically. With this one you can also change the door, but it has a neat feature in terms of like this bottom right door opens, and you can put the washing the liquid inside of it, so you don't have to pour liquid every time you wash something. So it takes it automatically, which is kind of nice. But I don't know. That's a minor thing. But yeah, the bigger thing was the door opens up to the correct way, so we can finally use a washing machine that is not like crooked in the bathroom, but at the same time it's still a little bit crooked because it's quite a big machine. So I was kind of hoping it would be, well, I looked at the dimensions, but anyhow, and I got it for cheap also. Technically this is a 2,000 euro machine, which is,
Oh my god, what?
yeah.
What does it do for 2,000 euros?
The expert has the cheapest one, 1,999 euros and 90 cents. This is the cheapest in Estonia. So, I mean, it washes clothes, and it's a nice machine.
I mean, in fairness, the washing machines nowadays are kind of trash.
Yeah. So this
Ones
is
that you buy for like 500, 600 euros.
as I understand, Miele is one of those ones where it's the washing machine is not painted. That means if it's painted, it will start to rust at some point. If it's like emailed, so it's basically like blasted with some, I don't know what to call it, in some kind of a special coat. Basically, it's not painted white, so it's coated white, so it cannot rust ever. Basically,
Oh, that's good.
yeah, that's like a good feature.
I mean, if it's a high quality machine that will last you like 20 years.
Yeah, and Miele's are those ones. So if you ask any like washing machine technician, basically they will, Miele is the only one basically. Everyone else is basically like, yeah, it's a matter of 8 years. It's a matter of 15 years. But Miele's are basically like, yeah, indestructible. I don't know. Miele also supplies parts for tens of years, even unique parts. Yes, that's also, yeah, absolutely. Miele is kind of known as the holy grail of like washing machine end games, as I suppose. And yeah, so again, this was on Facebook Marketplace. I got it for 1,300 euros. Yeah, the guy didn't didn't give me a discount. So I was like, but the door opens to the other side, and that's the Miele that I wanted to for a. This has been in the works for 2 years basically, since I bought the very first washing machine into the house, and realized, the door doesn't open. God damn it! And I cannot switch the door around on the previous machine also. So anyway. So the Miele was 2 years in the works already, but yeah, again, not full price because that's not who I am. So this is a used machine, 5 months, I think. The guy bought it in Spain for 2,000 euros. It gave me this invoice also, by the way, and he bought it from Spain to Tallinn. He moved from Spain to Tallinn and moved the machine with him. And never used it because the apartment in Tallinn had a decent washing machine, and he didn't even unpack it. So I received it completely with the original packaging, basically, which kind of was weird. So anyway, but the only thing that I got a discount on, this guy was also at the same time selling this one, the Xiaomi Air Purifier Max, for 300 euros. So I was like, okay, if I don't get any discount on this thing for 1,300 euros, maybe you can throw in this Xiaomi air purifier for 300 euros. So, and he did. That's the reason why I was like, okay, let's do this thing. So I have this thing. This is the biggest air purifier I have ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
This is, you can see it in the camera also.
Mm-hmm.
This is right next to me. So this is what a normal air purifier looks. Just is something like this. I don't know. Not too big. This is my previous one. And this. Oh my god.
Chunky boy.
This is my new air purifier, which is a meter tall.
Chunky boy.
Oh my god. So basically, if you really think about it, like I technically got this for free, like for 300 euros, and I'm probably selling it because Jesus Christ, I don't need almost like a industrial air purifier in my home because Jesus Christ. That's like what? Like what? It's almost like hilarious how big it is. Anyway, they don't sell this thing in Estonia, by the way. You cannot get this, as far as I can tell. He bought it. Oh my god, I'm out of shape. All right, but yeah. So this is basically like. Probably will sell it, and if I get like 300 euros for it, maybe this is more like 400 in other countries as far as I can tell. But again, in Estonia you can't really get it, so I don't know how easy or hard it is to sell because people don't really they don't. It's almost impossible to find a price for it in this country. But yeah, anyway, that's my situation basically. Oh my god, this thing is heavy. Yeah, a meter tall, like actually, like 965 millimeters. Jesus Christ. All right, I think that's about it for the stream today. Yeah, I don't know. Go watch some Apple Vision Pro videos, people. And don't let the marketing hype get you or something. I don't know. What? And yeah, I don't know anything else. I cannot wait for March. That will be my month of goodness, of all the. Oh man, I cannot wait. So good, so excited. All right, and Dune too. All right, thank you for tuning in, people. Maurice, it has been a pleasure. Predic, always a pleasure. And Lotus Film didn't show up for this stream for some reason, and I guess he has better things to do, I suppose, or something. Probably, I don't know. Yeah, but maybe next time. Yeah, speaking of next time. My situation is still, I don't know, who knows, but maybe Friday or what?
Friday. I think now my schedule is gonna be like this pretty much all the time. That one weekend I work Friday to Saturday, and then the next weekend I am off. So I still have Thursday off.
Yeah. Okay.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week I'm working.
Okay. We'll see then. I will. Yeah. Again. My situation is kind of in flux also here. So we'll see what happens and what goes down. Yeah. No promises, basically. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, it has been fun. Thank you for tuning in. We're maybe going to see you next week. And have a good night, people. We love you.
Good Sunday evening.
Yeah, Maurice. It's not probably in the middle of the night right now because we're streaming a little bit earlier. So
It should be
Still-
7 in the morning, right?
and where is Maurice's wife or girlfriend? I can't remember. The
Sleeping.
the number one fan of the show. 1 a.m. here Monday. Oh, really? Okay. So it's still,
Oh, okay. Well,
but it's not like 3 a.m.
Well,
that we have previously like had.
have a stress-free Monday then.
She's been asleep the whole time, lol. No! Where is she? I should practice my Bane voice. Where is she? Or something. I don't know. Anyway. All right. Have a go, Maurice. Take a picture with Nicolas Cage or something. I don't know if that's an option.
If you run
And
into him, yeah.
yeah,
In
send
the
it.
grocery store or something.
And send me take pictures of people wearing Apple Vision Pro in Australia or something. Maybe
They
they're
imported it from the US, yeah.
yeah. Of course there are. There are some people, of course there are.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Been a pleasure. Always has been. Thank you and good night.
Yep.
Bye.